So this is the second part of day 8 of my Yad Vashem daily vlog. I've already told you about my morning in Tel Aviv. After this, we traveled to the Palmach Museum, and these were voluntary 1,000 young Israeli men and women who the British helped train just in case the Germans came. They ended up being beaten in El Alamein, so they did not need to be used particularly much during World War II. They then remained as a unit and ended up fighting and playing a key role in the War of Independence. So what the museum basically did was, it was an audio-visual experience. So you went underground and you had a little speaker that you listened to, and it told the story of one of the units of Palmach and how they trained, the different units they went into, demolition. One went into the German Corps, where they learned, or they spoke German, they looked German, and they were going to be used as kind of spies against the Germans and saboteurs. And they had an Arab unit as well for the same reason. And you basically traveled through these different rooms, listening to the story of them and early training, etc., etc., going through, fighting in different battles, going off. Not all of them survived. And it just told the story of this period of history from the Palmach point of view. Probably my favorite part was when a 16-year-old came onto the screen, and let's just say this person did not look 16 at all. It looked like he may have had a 16-year-old son. I was informed by the lovely Israeli soldier that sent us around that he was actually 38 when he shot that. So a bit of Dawson's Creek action happening with older actors playing younger people, but he brought such zest to the role. So wherever you are, actor, you're getting on now. Fantastic work. That was really enjoyable and kind of helped to see the War of Independence from their point of view. Following this, we went down to Jaffa and saw the Mediterranean. Now, Jaffa Beach is a beautiful place that you can see in its heyday on a beautiful sunny day would be just packed with people. You could tell it was one of those beaches, looking at the surrounding area and all the kind of different things that were set up on the beach, that people love to go there. I'm sure many rich and famous people go to Jaffa Beach. Today was not one of those days. Today was overcast. It was blowing an absolute gale. It looked quite apocalyptic, to the point where I actually turned my GoPro on myself and pretended to be a BBC reporter, reporting on Cyclone Esther, as you do. I'll put that as bonus footage at the end of the vlog, but overall, walked around, took some photos, saw the flea markets. A really enjoyable little time there. We saw the clock faces, which is back where we met. Next to the clock face was the largest Christmas tree in the Middle East. We were reliably informed. So there you go. I'll show some pictures later on of that for those people who are interested. And then headed back. So a long day, but a really enjoyable day. Seeing the sights of Tel Aviv, a very different city to Jerusalem. Much less religious, more secular. Huge buildings. Obviously, Jerusalem has the effect where nothing is supposed to be taller than the old city or the walls, and so it really was a very different experience. Very helpful to see that experience, as well as Old Jaffa, which was great. So tomorrow back into the program, and that should be should be good. We've had a bit of a break over the weekend. The Shabbat service, traveling to Tel Aviv, the old tour of the city, really enjoyable activities over the weekend. Back into the Holocaust tomorrow, so expect another video of me letting you know what some of the lectures have been around and about. Catch you then.
Well, it's been 7 hours since the residents of Jaffa were asked to evacuate from Leicester. The winds here are incredible, buffeting anything that isn't battened down. I'm not exactly sure why they asked me to come here and speak, but as you can see, the conditions are just horrific. We'll see how we go. Hopefully I'm here when you come back in 7 hours' time.